Good morning, everybody. I'm State Attorney Amira Fox. I'm here along with Acting Fort Myers Police Chief Randall Pepitone to announce that yesterday we impaneled and convened a Lee County grand jury, and they have returned an indictment against Joshua Robert Pulley for first-degree murder for the death of a Lee County woman who overdosed on fentanyl provided to her by the defendant. Pulley has also been indicted for death caused by this unlawful distribution of fentanyl and the sale and delivery of the controlled substance fentanyl. The defendant was arrested last night and he is residing in the Lee County Jail. I want to thank the chief who's standing with me today, who's dedicated so much time and resources to eradicating these unlawful drugs that are killing people on our streets. Also standing with me is one of our homicide prosecutors, Sarah Miller, who will be handling this case, and Deputy Chief Assistant Paul Poland, who will also be handling this case with her, and our Chief Assistant, Rich Montecalvo. The indictment against Pulley reads in part, on or about December 22nd, 2022 in Lee County, Florida, did unlawfully, being then 18 years of age or older, kill and murder the victim, a human being, by the unlawful distribution of a controlled substance, to wit, fentanyl, or any mixture containing such substance, as described in Florida Statute 893.03. And the said controlled substance was the proximate cause of the death of the victim. For the charge of unlawful distribution of fentanyl, on or about December 22nd, 2022 in Lee County, Florida, did unknowingly and unlawfully sell or deliver a controlled substance, to wit, fentanyl, contrary to Florida Statute 893.13 and against the peace and dignity of the state of Florida. I want to thank the Lee County grand jury for their time and their attention to the details of this case. I also want to thank the Fort Myers Police Department. As I just said earlier, they have dedicated immense time and resource to this problem, the problem of fentanyl and other drugs who are killing people at least one a day in our counties. The Fort Myers Police Department, under the guidance of Acting Chief Randy Pepitone, have done an excellent job in general on this issue and in particular on this investigation. And I want to thank them and the detective who worked on this case, Sierra Carter, for a really superb investigation that led us to where we are today, able to indict somebody for killing somebody by selling them fentanyl. Chief Pepitone?
Thank you. Yesterday's indictment reflects our unwavering commitment to combat the devastating impact of the opioid crisis on our community. We will continue to work diligently with our law enforcement partners and the state's attorney's office to hold accountable those responsible for the distribution of dangerous drugs that claim numerous lives daily. I'm proud of the relentless work of Detective Carter and our entire homicide team for the work they have done and continue to do on these type of complex cases. And this will not be the last one. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Pepitone, and that's exactly right. Our law enforcement agencies and I will not tolerate the distribution of deadly substances in this community. If you sell this poison and somebody dies, you are facing a first-degree capital murder charge. Illegal drugs are a deadly, deadly cycle that impact not only individual lives, but the whole community at large. As this is a new case and now pending, I cannot share further details with you. The defendant is at first appearance as we speak. However, I can tell you this, that when the defendant was arrested last night on this indictment, drugs and firearms were found at his residence. So he can look forward to some further charges. Thank you very much for joining us today.